and but the other way it came out. And it's been over 20 years since I've had to do a universal joint, so it took a few minutes for my brain to kick in on what had to be done to get them out. But hey folks, BRB Adventure here. What do we got going on today? Well, we're in the shop. And poor old Annie, she's limping. He's got a broken universal joint on the stub axle. Technically it's not broken, but it's not healthy. So I'm taking the time today to take the old one out and put the new one in. So I'll bring you along. It's not going to be super detailed, but I'll show you where I start and where I end. So you guys can follow along here. Hope you enjoy this content. I don't do a lot of shop work, but time to time I will. So I've got a few projects on the go, and we'll go from here. So I'll pick it up in just a couple minutes here. So what you can see here, this is what we're looking at. This here is you can see all the play in there. That's not good. It looks like there was a nipple here or a zerk. So you could grease these. I should have done that. So the yoke is still in good shape, but there's definitely some slack there. And it doesn't hurt to drive down the highway like this in two-wheel drive, but it sure is not a good idea to do much four-wheeling. When you see the videos and people go out and they break this yoke here, it's because this exact universal here has failed and they haven't noticed it soon enough, and then those cups in there, they wear out, and then they start to wear on the yoke, and then you torque your front end up trying to do a climb or something, or get through a rut, and it fails, it breaks. It doesn't just break the universal, it'll break the whole yoke. So best to get on these sooner than later. So this is coming out today. I got another one to replace it with. Let's get to it. Now that I have it apart a bit, you can see how sloppy that is. Yeah, that's not good. So here we go, we got this part. The bearing was a bit of a beast to get out of there. You can see it's all corroded with rust and whatnot. I'll clean that up and put it back before I put it back together again. It took a bit of pounding, but I love it when you watch the YouTube video of somebody doing a job like this, and it's a California vehicle, and there's no rust and nothing on it there to prevent you from fighting your parts off. Up here in Canada, it's a different story. This isn't bad. This, I have to say, this could be much, much worse. Now it's a matter of taking the old one out, putting the new one in, and buttoning this back up. But I'll bring you back in when I get the old one out. Well, this is the aftermath. That's the old universal joint that I ended up taking out of the Jeep. As you can see, I had to cut one of the legs off of it as it was jammed up. I somehow got the cap. I ended up getting the cap jammed up in the yoke, on the short yoke, and I couldn't pound it out. So I ended up cutting the universal off, and but the other way it came out. And it's been over 20 years since I've had to do a universal joint, so it took a few minutes for my waiting to kick in on what had to be done to get him out, but it went in really good. I got smart when it's going through the process, and I actually greased the cups. But I had a real problem with one of them. The needle bearings and the new one kept falling out, but sooner or later I figured it out. Anyways, the job's done. I know I really suck at doing mechanical stuff. I just wanted to get the job done and not set up for a shot every time I make a change, and then my hands are all greasy and grimy, and I don't want to handle the camera. So yeah, I guess it'd be better if I had somebody swinging camera while I'm wrenching. But the way it is it's the way it is. Never professed to be good at it. You can see the universal joint's been replaced. Wasn't exactly yesterday, but give it a good grease job too, so now it's got a bit of grease in there, but there it is. It's been done.
Hey, did you like this video? Comment, subscribe, and share my videos. Please consider becoming a Patreon. By the way, if you hammer on that bell icon, you will be notified when I release new videos. Please check out my social media. If you are on a computer, all the links are down below. And if you are on a mobile device, you can tap that arrow on the right below the video to see all the links. Thanks for watching. Remember, no matter where you are, you can always make your own adventure.